Okay, so to do this without a calculator computing, what you would do is you would notice you have three terms and you would deal with your parentheses first. Remember, with fractions, we multiply straight across. So what would happen is I would have -1/4. For the second fraction, I would be taking a -5 times -5 to get +25/7. And then for the third fraction, I would be taking -7/2 times -5/7 times -5/7. Again, I would have those two copies here of the quantity squared. And then for this last fraction, I would simply multiply everything straight across. So I would have, again, the -7 times -5 times -5, multiplying straight across to get -175 over, and then 2 times 7 times 7 to get 98. And then all of this would follow down. All right. Now, there is one thing that you could have done, and I didn't do this because it's very particular for this question, but you could have canceled out a 7/7 and just found it to be negative or positive -25/14. So if you're thinking about that, you could do that. All right, so then what you would do is you have your three fractions and you would need to get an LCD. And your LCD here is going to involve 4, 7. Okay, now this 98 has a 2, 7, and a 7. So what you would need is you would need the bigger number. So you already have the 2 taken care of with this 4. You already have one of those 7s taken care of. So you would need another 7 for your total LCD. So what you would do is you would have this first fraction, you would multiply by, you would say, okay, it has the 4, so it needs the 49/49. And then the second fraction, you would say it has a 7, so it needs a 4 and a 7. And then the third fraction, you would say, okay, I have a 2, I have a 7, I have a 7. I would just need another 2 to get the 4 total, right? Because I would have a 2 times 2 to get that 4. And so then this would give us 49 times -1 would give us -49 plus, and then multiplying this straight across, 25 times 4 times 7 would give us 700, and then minus 175 times 2 to get the 350. And that's all over my LCD of 4 times 7 times 7, which is 196. And then once I had that LCD, I would take the -49 plus 700 minus 350 to get 301 over 196. Now, at that point, you would have to think about, okay, is there a GCF or some common factor there? And you know that this 196 is 4 times 7 times 7. So you think to yourself, okay, this 301, can I divide it by 7? And I can. And again, the reason why I'm trying 7 to start is because I see that 7 in the denominator, and I'm trying to see if anything will cancel out. So I start with 7, and then I see that the 7's cross out, and that gives us 43/28 as our y coordinate.